Here is our theme for Christmas: deeper than you think. The deeper thing about Christmas is that God came among us, which is pretty amazing. The deeper thing that we celebrate at Christmas is that God came amongst us to reveal himself. The deeper thing we celebrate at Christmas is that God came amongst us to reveal himself to us and offering us a gift, which is always great at Christmas. And the deeper thing about celebrating Christmas is that God came amongst us to reveal himself to us, offering us a gift and inviting us home. And gee, that's a message that we would love lots and lots and lots of people in our neighbourhoods to hear. There are a lot of things that are going to be going on for Christmas this year. We're not going to try and overwhelm everyone, but we have tried to make sure that we've got things that are happening that will reach out to each of the sort of different demographics that are around. So let me give you a bit of a snapshot of what's coming. On the next slide, you'll see that we've got a Let's Go Christmas party for those who are part of Let's Go, who are adults living with intellectual disabilities. We've got Junior Jivers Christmas, which is for Littlies and their families. We've got Women's Christmas Outreach event. Now, that's important. That sells out every year. And so the flyers for that are already out and they're on the tables, and you should have got them as you came in today, ladies. But that is a really wonderful event to be able to invite people to. It's top notch. So keep that in mind, and it might be helpful to make sure that you've got the space for that. Playgroup Christmas happens. Reflective Christmas is something we did for the first time last year. For those who may have found this year to be a year where there was a certain element of grief to deal with, and you need a quieter, not as busy space as Christmas approaches, to be able to spend some time thinking back over the year and recognising what it is that God has done. That's going to be on Saturday the 15th. And then we've got some particular Christmas events in the week of Christmas. There's classic carols at Blaxland. We've got the Carols Extravaganza, which will start here at 4 o'clock in the afternoons with sort of rolling kids shows with jumping castles and a whole bunch of other things that will then roll into a carols for not the youngies, but a little bit older than that, which will happen as part of our Carols Extravaganza, which is always a fantastic thing. At 11 o'clock, Christmas Eve, there's our Midnight Christmas for those who love that time of the day. It's past my bedtime, Gary. You cannot whoop that one. But it is a pretty special time to be able to see Christmas in at midnight together. And then Christmas Day, we've got the gatherings that are there, 9 and 10:30 here, and Blaxland and Mount Riv also have what they've got. And then, of course, remember, we've got Christmas lunch. This has got bigger and bigger and bigger every year. This is for those who like to bring their families and take part as part of this Christian family. And it's open to anyone. If you want to bring your family, you're welcome to. If you've got other plans, that's fine. But it'd be good to know that you'd like to come to that one, and you'll see more details about that in the next little while. Here is our marketing. So bridge banners, flyers. There'll be things out the front of each of our churches, opportunities to put things on your fences if you can, and hopefully that will be seen far and wide. And Katoomba is also going to follow the same type of marketing as us. So it means at the top of the hill and at the bottom of the hill, they're going to see Christmas in the same sort of way. Friends, I hope this is exciting for you and not too exhausting to think about this many days out. Why do we do Christmas? Well, the Word became flesh and made his dwelling amongst us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. We're going to talk about that today in 1 Timothy 2. But that's the reason why, and it's that passage that we're going to be looking at right through Christmas as we lead in this year. Hope you're excited.